How about now? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, sweet. So Brendan's not here yet, but he's coming over from the lacrosse game, so he's going to be here pretty soon. So I'll let you know when he's here. I'm going to test out his mic real quick, though, okay? Alrighty, check 1 2, check 1 2. This is Brendan's mic. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, if he's not here by 5:53, 5:54 when we would normally come on, I'll let you know. But he should be back by then, I would think. So, same game plan as always then, just 5:53, 5:54, play the intro, and it should be good. All right, thank you. Check 1 2, check 1 2.
From the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex here on the campus of the University of Mount Union, you're tuned in to another Saturday night edition of Mount Union Purple Raider basketball here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. A good evening all to you, ladies and gentlemen. Brendan DeVinny here with you alongside Jacob Butar as the Mount Union men's basketball team hosts their senior night here against Muskingum. The Raiders celebrating senior Daniel Lout, the lone senior representative. There's other seniors on the team, but the others are coming back next year for a fifth season. But celebrating Daniel Lout here tonight on senior night. He'll get the start. And in addition, Jacob, last regular season home game, last chance to solidify themselves and the OAC tournament next week. It's a big night here for the Purple Raiders.
Yeah, very important night indeed, Brendan, for the Purple Raiders here tonight. They want to solidify their seeding here in the OAC tournament. They will host a playoff game. However, the seeding still might be up in the air a little bit. And also, too, they just want to get feeling good about themselves here heading into the OAC tournament because, really, they had a rough week last week. The weekend before was not easy either. So really, if you get 2 solid wins the weekend before the OAC tournament, the Purple Raiders can get back on track and really be feeling well about themselves heading into the tournament.
Definitely, and they got a win last night down in New Concord against Muskingum to get back on the win streak. Last week we saw them drop 2 games against Marietta. It was a tough weekend for the Raiders, but they were able to bounce back last night against now a 4-7 Muskingum team. Jacob, this Mount Union team, they kind of hit a wall last week against Marietta, but able to bounce back last night. What's going on with this men's team going into next week?
Well, this men's team, Brendan, they can put up points in a hurry. That's obvious. They can put up over 90 a game, any single game that they play. However, sometimes, as we saw last weekend, they struggle on the defensive end. And all 3 of their losses, they've averaged giving up over 85 points per game. So really it just starts on the defensive end there for the Purple Raiders. If their defense is solid, then their offense is obviously going to come. Because last night, for example, they forced 18 Muskie turnovers, and they were able to capitalize with 25 points off those turnovers. So defense is leading to offense when they are winning these games. But that's the key for me, Brendan. They need to be playing defense heading into this OAC tournament because when they have those defensive lapses, then they get in trouble because, yes, it's nice to score 90 points, but you're not going to win many games giving up 90 points or close to it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was a tough weekend last week for Mount Union. They held leads in both those games. Just could not finish it out and get the wins, but able to bounce back last night. It was a good win against Muskingum, and they should look to grab another win here tonight. They're currently ranked 3rd in the conference. They do hold the tiebreaker against Heidelberg. They split those 2 games. So realistically, they'll hold the 3 seed on Tuesday night. Whoever they end up facing in that game, it looks like not able to move any further up. So a win tonight is really important to get that 3 seed.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that 3 seed. That gets you in better shape there for the OAC tournament. And this Mount Union team, yes, they've hit a wall here towards the middle and end of the season. However, we all know how dangerous they can be. They won 25 straight games, so they can definitely make a run here in the tournament regardless of who they play.
Women's team also down in New Concord tonight, looking to solidify their spot in the OAC tournament as the 3 seed for the women's as well. Looking to win 8 in a row to finish the season. Here before the tip-off, they'll honor Daniel Lout, the senior graduating this year. Daniel Lout, the point guard from Salem, Ohio, and Salem High School. There are other seniors here on the team, such as Julian Berry, and Logan Hill, but both will return next year for the Raiders, so they'll celebrate senior night next year. And now he gets his own spotlight on the floor. If you haven't heard Daniel's name, that's mainly because he hasn't had a lot of playing time this year, just 3 games played this season. Appeared in the first game against Ball and Wallace, and ended up being a blowout there. And then he appeared in both Otterbein games where they won pretty handedly. So Daniel celebrating his senior night tonight. The point guard, senior from Salem, a sport business major. He was a captain at Salem. And this will be his last week as a Raider playing for head coach Mike Fieline. So we'll take a pause here on 91.1 WRMU for our national anthem here tonight. Back here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. The Mount Union Purple Raiders in their final regular season game of the season, taking on the Muskingum Fighting Muskies. Taking a look here at the starting lineups. First for Mount Union, the junior guard, Colin Gurley, getting the start tonight. Senior point guard will be Daniel Lout. Junior point guard will be Ethan Stanislawski. Junior forward is Braden Poole, and senior forward is Logan Hill. Taking a look at Muskingum here tonight. Senior guard out of Cambridge will be Alex Massanelli. And then you have junior guard MJ Smith. Sophomore guard is Noah Begg. Sophomore forward is Tanner Gensler. And then junior forward DeRay Menafield. Taking a look at the Muskies here tonight, Jacob. 4-7, dropped last night's ball game. Haven't had a really strong, consistent season this year.
Yeah, definitely not consistent, but they can definitely still put up points, Brendan. They average close to 80 points per game. They shoot around 48% from the floor, so they are a decently good offensive team. And really, there's 3 players on this team that I'm keeping my eye out on the offensive end in particular. Trey Singleton, he comes off the bench here for the Muskies. However, he's the leading scorer for the team, averaging over 16 points per game. Alex Massanelli, he does just about everything that the Muskies ask of him. He averages 15 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. So he's a man that can do it all. And MJ Smith, he can get red hot from the three-point line. He shoots roughly 47% from the arc. So really, the Muskies have the firepower on their offense. They just haven't been able to piece it together at times this season. So Mount Union can't let their guard down here and just must finish the task here at hand and get a win heading into the conference tournament.
It's been a full day of events here on campus. Track and field team getting 2 wins there for the men's and women's. Women's lacrosse had a huge win against Heidelberg, 20-3. And now men's lacrosse just dropped their ball game against Ball & Wallace over in the stadium. As we're underway here in Alliance, the Raiders win the tip. It's Mount Union versus Muskingum. Poole, left wing, gives it over to Gurley. Gurley double teamed for a second, now finds Stanislawski in the corner. He gets it into Hill. Hill backing down his man, but shuffled his feet underneath the basket. A quick turnover there from the Raiders.
Yeah, a little too excited on that first possession right there. Logan Hill, the right idea, just shuffled his shoes there before he put the dribble down.
So here comes the Muskies. Here's Begg, defended by Lout. Begg over to Smith. And here's Menefield over to Smith again for 3. He got it. MJ Smith, the junior guard from North Ridgeville.
Need to put a hand in his face, Brennan. MJ Smith is very dangerous from the three-point line.
3-0 Muskingum, a little over 19 to play here in the first half. Braden Poole driving through, puts up the layup, and it's good. Driving right by DeRay Menefield. He makes it 3-2 Muskingum. Here's MJ Smith on the baseline, kicks that out. And a travel call underneath from Alex Massinelli, the senior guard. Another turnover there from Muskingum.
Yeah, that was a great team defense right there by the Purple Raiders. Really 2 players for Muskingum really blew by their defenders, but there was the help defense in place, which forced the turnover there on that possession.
3-2 Muskingum, 18:40 to play. First half. Stanislawski defended by Massinelli. A pick from Hill, defended by Menefield now. Over to Gurley. Tries the cross-court pass, but we got a whistle away from the ball. A foul against Alex Massinelli against Logan Hill. Raiders will have it on the baseline. Stanislawski to inbound. Finds Lout in the corner. Daniel Lout. Right wing over to Gurley now, defended by Smith. Gurley over to Lout. Trying to drive. Has a lane, puts up the layup, and it's good! Daniel Lout on his senior night gives the Raiders a 4-3 lead.
Great job right there by Daniel Lout, going one way and then bringing his defender the other way. Just a great use of the crossover, and Daniel Lout gets on the scoreboard here on his senior night.
Daniel Lout, his first point since the season opener against Ball & Wallace. Now here's Tanner Gensler. That's jumper in the lane's no good. Nice defense there from Braden Poole. Raiders. Gurley finds Logan Hill underneath for the slam dunk. 6-3 Mount Union.
Pick and roll to perfection right there. Colin Gurley with a great find to Logan Hill and a thunderous jam there by the senior.
Gensler trying to drive against Poole. Gives it out to Smith in the corner, defended by Gurley. MJ Smith trying to drive against Gurley, but we're going to get a foul called against the junior guard. 17:23 to play. A couple highlights already from the Mount Union offense.
Yeah, I love the energy I'm seeing right now from the Purple Raiders on both sides of the floor right now, and really that bench over there too. Very excited right now. They're all on their feet. They're making this place very loud in here too. It's almost like we have some fans in here, Brendan.
Trey Singleton in the ball game. Now here's a jumper from Bradley Russell. That's no good. Excuse me, Carson Carter can't hit the jumper. Gurley over to Poole. Thought about a 3. Defended by Evan Boatwright. Now here's Gurley, defended by Carter. Gurley trying to drive against Carter, trying to get it into Hill underneath. That's poked away, stolen away by Evan Boatwright. And now Boatwright falls to the floor. Draws the foul from Braden Poole, and Muskingum will take possession.
Yeah, I love the hustle right there from Braden Poole. Just a little bit too over-aggressive, went over his back a little bit, and that's why the foul was called in that situation.
16:54 left in the first half, 6-3, Mount Union. And a bad pass there from Singleton. Now here's a jumper from Carter. That's no good. Stanislawski brings it up the floor for the Raiders. Over to Lout, right wing, defended by Singleton. Gets it in to Hill. Backing down Carter. Hill puts up the layup. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. Second chance is up and in. Shoves Tanner Gensler out of the way. And then it makes it 8-3 Raiders. Now here's a bad pass. Stolen away by Braden Poole. Bad pass there from Smith. Poole on the other end. Trying to drive through. And a blocking foul going against Tanner Gensler. No, rather Evan Boatwright.
Great job by Braden Poole getting into the passing lane, and really a nice strong drive leading Muskingum to the foul. And Logan Hill on the offensive end too, really dominating the glass right now. And he's got a hot start here tonight to start out this game here for the Purple Raiders.
Chris Painter Jr. enters the ball game and gets the layup off the inbound from Ethan Stanislawski. Not even a couple seconds into the ball game, Chris Painter Jr. gets on the scoreboard and makes it 10-3.
Welcome to the ball game, Chris Painter Jr. Just a great job right there of running that out-of-bounds play to perfection. Chris Painter comes off the screen and wide open layup. The Purple Raiders are clicking on all cylinders right now.
10-3 Mount Union over the Muskies. I think you can already tell, not even 4 minutes into this one, that Mount Union realizes what's at stake next week. So I think they've quickly come together after those two losses last weekend, and they said there's no fooling around anymore. We want an OAC championship, and let's play like it. Here's Massinelli trying to drive through, puts up the shot, blocked by Poole. Rebound in the hands of Boatwright. And he finds Carter. Left wing spins against Hill. Carter puts up the layup. That's foul though, but we're going to get that's blocked rather, but we're going to get a foul called against Logan Hill or Braden Poole. It is going to be Logan Hill, and that'll send Carson Carter to the free throw line.
Yeah, Logan Hill just got his body into Muskingum there just a little bit too much, but Braden Poole right now being very active on the defensive end, both in the passing lanes and on the interior. He's very fearful amongst opponents in the OAC. In the interior, Braden Poole, that's his specialty right there, getting those nice blocks.
Carson Carter, the junior, cannot hit the second, so it remains a 10-4 ball game. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gurley double teamed. Now just defended by Carter. They switch off. Finds Stanislawski in the corner, defended by Massinelli. Brings it into the backcourt a little bit. Cross court to Gurley, defended by Carter. Gurley. 6 on the shot clock. Painter Jr. for 3. She got it. 5 points here from Chris Painter Jr. makes it 13-4.
Spark plug off the bench, Brendan. A great step back 3 there by Chris Painter, and he's off to a hot start off this bench.
And Singleton on the layup, blocked by Hill. Block goes out of bounds, but the defense suffocating the Muskies so far here tonight.
Nothing easy in the interior. That's always going to be a recipe for success.
The inbound to Massinelli, defended by Painter. Painter. Ooh, Massinelli got past him. Kicks it out to Carter. On the baseline, pulls up for the jumper. Can't hit. Rebound tipped out to Massinelli. Now here's the floater in the lane from Massinelli. That's no good. Fight for the rebound, brought in by Poole. 14:40 to play. 13-4 Mount Union. Gurley pulls up for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Carson Carter. 13-4. Score remains. Carter finds Clark underneath, and Mitch Clark traveled with it.
And that last possession right there, Brendan, that was just a beautiful recovery right there by the Purple Raider defense, because really nobody picked up ball there on the fast break. However, Braden Poole steps in, and he takes over ball right at the last second, and Logan Hill, he steps in and takes his man, and another turnover there for the Muskies.
Stanislawski can't hit the 3 on the other end. Rebound goes to Muskingum. Singleton defended by Painter. Now here's Carter underneath. Puts up the hook shot off the glass and in. Brings the score to 13-6. Mount Union. Under 14 to play here in the first half. Into Hill. Hill backing down Clark. Now double teamed. Kicks it out to Gurley for three. He got it. 16-6. Gurley on the scoreboard tonight.
Two hands in Colin Gurley's face, doesn't matter. He always knocks down those threes. Great way to get on the board.
And Singleton blocked off the glass by Poole. Other end here for the Raiders. Painter Jr. going to work against Massanelli. Pulls up for the jumper. He's got it. Timeout from Muskingum. Everything's falling here for Mount Union in the first half. 18-6 Raiders over the Muskies.
And it starts on the defensive end, Brendan. Just a great job right there by Braden Poole, once again, of suffocating Muskingum inside. Another block shot, and Chris Painter Jr., he's red hot off that bench right now and using that step back to perfection. Great way to cap off a great both defensive and offensive possession.
13:25 left here in the first half. Still a long way to go in this one, but could not ask for a better start here from the Raiders over Muskingum, as Christian Parker has checked into the ball game here for the first time tonight in place of Logan Hill. Massanelli brings it up across the logo for the Muskies. Gives it over to Carter on the left wing. They were trying to leave him open for a three, but he doesn't pull. Gensler now over to Massanelli, defended by Poole. Gives it over to Carter. Carter driving against Gurley, loses his handle, and it goes out of bounds on Gurley. It will remain Muskingum ball with 4 on the shot clock. No, 9 on the shot clock. Noah Begg back into the ball game. He inbounds to Massanelli. Now here's Massanelli drawing a foul against Christian Parker. MJ Smith back into the ball game for Trey Singleton. 12:58 left here, first half. Smith defended by Stanslawski. Now over to Massanelli. 10 on the shot clock. Massanelli trying to get it in to Menafield, but that pass deflected out of bounds by the Raiders. And Adam Cheney will check into the ball game for Ethan Stanslawski, and Darrell Newsom into the ball game for Colin Gurley. Back inbounds. And here's Menafield underneath. Can't hit the layup, brought in by Parker. Parker over to Gurley. Painter now. Here's Cheney. Back to Poole. Pulls up for three. He got it. You don't hit your easy shots, the Raiders are going to make you pay.
Exactly. The first easy shot that the Muskies have all night, and they miss it from point-blank range. But Braden Poole, he wants in on that three-point party. A great job of moving that ball, and Braden Poole knocks down the open three.
Smith pulls up for three. Can't answer off the back iron. Rebound brought in by Painter. Painter over to Newsom. Now finds Cheney on the baseline. Cheney! Ooh, travel with it. He had the open shot. But a turnover there from the Raiders.
Yeah, Brendan, just like we saw Muskingum miss the wide open layup on this end, I think Adam Cheney, too, he was a little bit surprised that he was that wide open on his way to the hoop, and just a traveling violation there.
Smith over to Massanelli. Driving against Parker, brings it out. Now over to Begg in the corner. Now back to Massanelli. Now over to Smith, defended by Cheney, right wing. Smith driving against Cheney. Pulls up for the hook shot. That's no good. Brought in by Cheney. Painter over to Poole. 4-3. Can't hit. Rebounded by Massanelli. Over to Menafield. Top of the key, defended by Parker. No, over to Begg, defended by Newsome. Begg looking for help and try to get to the Massinelli, stolen away by Painter. Painter, other end, lays it up and in off the finger roll finish. 23-6, Raiders over the Muskies.
Chris Painter's hot start continues here, Brendan. Another great job of getting in that passing lane and finishing off the fast break to perfection.
Medefield up top to Massinelli. Over to Smith, baseline, pump fakes, puts up the floater. Can't hit it, rebounded by Poole. 10:45 left to play. Now Newsome for three, he traveled. Out the fast break. Mario Kaywood into the ball game for Poole. Carson Carter also back into the ball game along with Trey Singleton for Muskingum. .10:38 left here, first half. Singleton over to Carter, defended by Cheney. Carter trying to drive through, kicks it out. To Boatright, backing down Kaywood. Now back out to Carter, left wing, defended by Cheney. Carter, 7 on the shot clock. Now 6, now 5. Carter going to work, lays it up, can't hit. Rebounded by Parker. Here come the Raiders. Cheney across the logo, behind the back. Defended by Boatright. Now over to Newsome, defended by Smith. Back to Cheney, straightaway three. Can't hit, out of bounds. And Muskingum will take possession with 9:59 left in the first half.
And really, Brendan, this Mount Union team is just playing with so much energy on both ends of the floor right now, and that bench is still standing up over there. I mean, this looks like a whole entire different team. You're right, those two losses have really brought them together, and their energy is just picked up as compared to last weekend.
Carter, suffocating defense from Cheney, but Cheney called for the foul against Carter. That's going to be his first 5 fouls here in about the first 10 minutes of the first half for Mount Union. So Carter will inbound, gives it to Singleton. Defended by Painter. Singleton to Smith. They switch off. Now back to Singleton. Double team, now defended by Newsome. Over to Carter, right wing. Gets it in the Boatright. Boatright turnaround, hook shot is good. Evan Boatright, the freshman from Mount Vernon, makes it 23-8 with 9:25 to play. Newsome into Parker. Parker, turnaround, hook shot is good and draws the foul. Christian Parker will look for the three-point play.
Great job using his size to his advantage right there. There's a mismatch in the post, and Christian Parker makes good work of it, and he's heading to the line for the and one opportunity.
9:17 left here in the first half, 25-8 Raiders. Parker's free throw makes it 26-8 Mount Union. Mitch Clark into the ball game here for Muskingum. Carter, right wing. Finds Smith, now Clark, defended by Parker. Now here's Carter driving through the lane, puts up the layup, no good. Now Parker with the rebound finds Painter, who lays it up and in on the other end. 28-8. Mount Union, Chris Painter Jr.'s got 11.
Defense leads to offense. A great job finishing out that possession by Christian Parker, and Chris Painter gets ahead of the defense and gets a wide open fast break bucket.
Now here's another steal from Painter. He'll slow things down. A couple bad errors there for Muskingum. Now here's Newsome, and Newsome draws the foul against Carter as he's going up for the layup.
And Brendan, I don't know about you, but this looks a lot like the Mount Union team that we saw earlier in the season, just having fun on both ends of the floor right now. Their defense is leading to all these easy offensive opportunities, and they're just having a lot of fun on this offensive end, and that's why they're getting whatever they want, whenever they want.
Darrell Newsome makes the first. Newsome makes both, 30-8, Mount Union. Carter, defended by Cheney. And now tries to find Singleton. And great defense there from Newsom. He kind of evaded with that pass. It goes off at Singleton's hands, and a turnover there from Muskingum.
Nothing easy at all, Brendan. On the interior, Mountain Union's having great team defense, and here too, they're switching off every single screen and doing it to perfection right now. Muskingum has no room at all to get into the lane at all, and really no room at all to get any wide open three-point shots up too. So just a great job here on the defensive end to start this game for the Purple Raiders.
On the floor for Muskingum, it's Massanelli, Begg, Alfred Johnson in the ball game, Carson Carter, and Trey Singleton. Kaywood, left wing, in to Hill, backing down Johnson, kicks it out to Gurley, defended by Begg. Gurley looking for help and travels with it on the left elbow. He's saying, hey, I had my pivot foot.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Colin Gurley. I wish that was true right there, but just got a little bit too excited. I think he wanted to hit Logan Hill there off the pick and roll, but he was unfortunately covered, and that's why the travel occurred.
7:50 to play, first half. Massanelli driving against Kaywood. Kicks it out to Gensler. Gensler in. Johnson can't handle the pass. He saves it from going out of bounds to Gensler. Now here's Massanelli defended by Newsom. Spin move in the lane. Puts up the shot. That's no good. Saved by Kaywood, but he gives it to Massanelli. Now here's Begg. Over to Singleton for three, and Singleton knocks it down. That was a heck of a possession for Muskingum.
And that was just great defense by the Purple Raiders right there. Just a very unfortunate result. They're being very active there in the paint. Nothing is easy right now for the Muskies.
30-11 your score. Mount Union on top of Muskingum with 7:12 to play. Stanislawski over to Newsom, kicks it out to Kaywood in the corner for three. He got it. Mario Kaywood knocks down a triple. Makes it 33-11.
Catch and shoot to perfection right there. Mario Kaywood was ready for that pass, and he knocks down the wide open three-pointer.
That's his second three of the season. He had 2 points last night, and we're going to get a foul called against Logan Hill against Alfred Johnson when he was trying to put up the shot. That's 2 fouls on Logan Hill here tonight, with 6:46 left to play in the first half. Johnson cannot make the first free throw. Alfred Johnson, a sophomore from Coventry, stands at 6'8". Tallest player on Muskingum's roster. Makes a second and makes it 33-12. Braden Poole back into the ball game here for Logan Hill. Mount Union with the ball. Gurley over on the left wing. Finds Stanislawski. Defended by Gensler. Stanislawski pulls up for three. Can't hit. Rebounded by Kaywood. Now cross court to Newsom. He pulls up for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Alex Massanelli. Massanelli will push across midcourt. Gives it over to Johnson. Finds Singleton now. Defended by Newsom. Singleton. And we're going to get a foul call away from the ball as Colin Gurley and Noah Begg run into each other and both fall to the floor. Colin Gurley is struggling to get up. He'll stand to his feet with the help from his teammates. You never want to see that, a collision between two opponents.
Never want to see that at all, Brendan. And right there, that would have been a no call for me personally because Colin Gurley was tripped prior to his tripping of the Muskingum player right there. So really, that was just an unfortunate result there for Colin Gurley. And like how I said, I would say that would be a no call in that situation.
And now Muskingum in the bonus. Noah Begg at the line for a 1-and-1. He makes the first. One more at the line for the sophomore. Can't hit, rattles out. Rebound brought in by Poole. And now Gurley pulls up for three. He got it. Quickly, they answer Makes it 36-13. Now here's Begg for a three, trying to answer. That's no good. Rebounded by Boatwright. Boatwright has it knocked out of his hands by Kaywood. And the referee says last touched by Kaywood. Out of bounds.
Yeah, great job by the Purple Raiders there on the defensive end. But Colin Gurley, if we thought he was hurt at all, he really just tells us, no, I'm all good, and hits a wide open three on the fast break. Great job by Colin Gurley.
And now both officials are going to talk that call over. I don't know if they can change that. No, I think they're actually going to talk about the shot clock and whether or not it should be reset, but it won't be. 17 on the shot clock. They inbound a Boatwright. He gives it over to Massinelli on the right wing, defended by Stanislavski. Now Massinelli, defended by Poole, using a pick from Boatwright. Now gives it to Boatwright. Boatwright into Gensler. Gensler kicks it out to Boatwright, and that's a shot clock violation. They did not know how much time was on the clock.
Yeah, and right there, Brendan, Evan Boatwright, he did have an open shot there at the hoop, but he saw Braden Poole coming in on him, and Braden Poole has done a great job tonight blocking shots left and right, so that might have scared Boatwright there and really forced him to kick the ball out and have another turnover there for the Muskies.
Another turnover from Muskingum. Here's Poole, step back jumper, rattles it home. Braden Poole. He makes it 38-13, Mount Union.
Fancy move by Braden Poole using the step back to perfection. The Muskies have no answer for that.
Boatwright, top of the key, defended by Kaywood. Looking for help, gives it to Smith. Smith, back to Boatwright for three. That's good, knocks it down. Evan Boatwright, he's got 5 on the night. Makes it 38-16, Mount Union. Newsom kicks it out to Kaywood for a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Poole, but he steps out of bounds on the rebound. He says he got shoved. He may have, but gives the ball back to Muskingum.
Yeah, even though that's a turnover right there, you love to see the hustle right there from Braden Poole. The Purple Raiders are really treating this game like it is a tournament game, and you love to see it right now.
Massinelli driving against Stanislavski, pulls up the floater, and it's good. A nice floater there from the senior guard from Cambridge. 38-18, Mount Union.
Yeah, great defense by Ethan Stanislavski, just better offense right there by Massinelli. A great finish at the rim.
20-point lead for the Raiders. Gurley, defended by Carter, now loses the ball, picks it up, has to give it to Stanislavski. Now he's defended by Carter. 7 on the shot clock. Stanislavski looking for help. Now with 3, now with 2. Stanislavski puts it up. Banks it home at the buzzer. Ethan Stanislavski banks it home on a Saturday night.
The bank is open, Brendan. When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. And Ethan Stanislavski just adds on to this Mount Union greatness from the three-point line here tonight.
The other end, Evan Boatwright with a nice move to the basket, lays it up and in, makes it 41-20. 3:30 to play, first half. Stanislavski trying to get it to Poole, stolen away by Carter. Carter, other end, lays it up and in on the fast break. Forces head coach Mike Feline to call a timeout, even though his team with a comfortable 41-22 lead with 3:20 left to play here in the first half.
Yeah, Purple Raiders right now clicking on all cylinders there on the offensive end. Really nothing that the Muskies can do. The Purple Raiders are just knocking down every shot that they put up, and on the defensive end too, playing with great intensity. And what I love to see right now, Brendan, despite the difference in records, Mountain Union is the better team coming into this game. They're still treating the Muskies like this is a OAC championship game. And that's what you love to see heading into the tournament, is a team preparing for the tournament by playing their last regular season game as if it is the first weekend of the tournament.
Yeah, just taking a look at the situation in men's basketball right now for the Ohio Athletic Conference. You have Marietta as the #1 team right now, so they will hold on to that 1 seed. Marietta taking on Capital tonight. Oh, no, that game was canceled. Both those games were canceled. So Marietta finishes the regular season at 8-1 before going into the tournament. They're currently the #1 team. Capital right behind the Raiders as the #4 team. Anything really could happen after tonight, as Poole pulls up for 3 and can't hit, rebounded by Massanelli. But most likely the Raiders will have the 3 seed and play the winner of whatever matchup is played on Monday night in the first round game. Boatwright pulls up for 3. He knocks it down. Evan Boatwright makes it 41-25. He has 10 points on the night to lead the Muskies.
And the Muskies starting to knock down some shots right here, and some difficult shots at that. Braden Poole, a great contest, but Evan Boatwright just knocks it down.
Gurley for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Julian Berry trying to grab the rebound. It'll be Muskingum ball. Julian Berry, the other senior, also a sport business major with Daniel Lout. Gensler finds Boatwright underneath. And how about that? Evan Boatwright, a nice feed from Tanner Gensler. And the Muskies kind of catching some momentum right now.
Bit of a 9-0 run right here, Brendan. The Purple Raiders need to tighten it up on the defensive end.
Painter in the corner for 3. He got it. Nice feed there from Colin Gurley to Painter. Now here's Smith, pump fakes, pulls up for 3 on the other end, knocks it down. Oh, heck of an answer there from MJ Smith.
Yeah, just like Mountain Union's been making their shots all night, now it seems like the Muskies are finally starting to get in their groove. But Chris Painter right now, those nets are scorching hot every time he touches the ball.
And Gurley, a bad pass there, trying to find Painter on the back door. It goes out of bounds. 1:35 left to play in the half. 14-point lead for the Raiders. But it feels like that's dwindling right now.
You need to start to get some stops here on the offensive end. You can't let the Muskies continue to stay this hot heading into halftime and have them have some confidence coming out of the break.
Gensler over to Carter, looking for Boatwright. Carter, nice defense there from Barry on Boatwright. Here's Gensler, gives it to Smith. Smith back to Carter and to Boatwright. Back it down, Barry. And Boatwright with the floater. It falls and makes it 44-32. Mountain Union. Boatwright, he's got 14.
Yeah, another difficult finish right there by Boatwright. Not much more that Julian Berry could have done on that possession. It's just the Muskies are red hot right now.
Gurley can't hit. It's off the front end. Rebound out to Cheney. Now here's Poole, turnaround hook shot. It's good. Braden Poole with a much-needed bucket there for the Raiders.
Much needed indeed. Great job by the Purple Raiders right there, staying active, getting that second chance opportunity, and Braden Poole with the finish.
And Alex Massanelli draws a foul against Chris Painter Jr. That will send Massanelli to the free throw line with Muskingum in the bonus. It's a 1-and-1. Massanelli makes the first. 39 seconds left here in the half. Massanelli makes both at the line. 46-34. It was at one point a 21-point lead for Mountain Union, but Muskingum has cut into this one, and now it's just a 12-point lead for the Raiders. Poole, step back jumper. It's good! Even though the great defense there from Evan Boatwright, Poole makes it 48-34.
Braden Poole's in a great rhythm right now, Brendan. Another great step-back jumper for the 2.
Massanelli gives it over to Boatwright for 3. That was deflected by Poole. It's no good. Rebounded by Painter. Painter finds Cheney, and Cheney is no good. Rebounded by Painter. That shot is no good, and Poole trying to hit it on the buzzer. It's waved off. A hectic end to that first half. for the Raiders and Muskies, but Mount Union goes into the locker room with a 48-34 lead over Muskingum here at halftime. A heck of a half there from the Raiders. Muskingum showing some signs of life to try and cut into this lead and make it a ball game. But here on senior night, the Raiders hold a 14-point lead here at halftime.
Yeah, not much that the Purple Raiders did wrong there in that first half. Even as Muskingum went on their run there towards the end of the first half, they still had some great shot contests. It's just they started to get in their offensive rhythm and were really hitting everything. So the Purple Raiders, although they're up 14 right now, I can guarantee you that Mike Fuline is telling his team right now to keep the foot on the gas right now, because the Muskies are still very much in this game, especially with how hot they finished that first half. They can potentially carry that over into the second half. So the Purple Raiders, they need to come out with some great energy to start the second half and really close the door on this game. Can't let the Muskies get back in this game with their hot shooting like how they did towards the end of that first half.
We will take a break here at halftime. 91.1 WRMU. It's senior night. It's the regular season finale. And Mountain Union men's basketball looking to go into the OAC tournament with a hot streak. We'll take a break here at halftime. Mountain Union up on Muskingum 48-34. You're listening to Mountain Union basketball on 91.1 WRMU. Back here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. Mount Union men's basketball up 48-34 over Muskingum here entering the second half. Brendan DeVinny here with you alongside Jacob Butar. And Jacob, a strong first half there from the Raiders. A couple defensive lapses that we saw there. Muskingum went on a 9-0 run, I think it was. But a strong first half. Good showing from the offense overall.
Yeah, the offense is playing great right now, Brendan. Everything's hitting on all cylinders, and really Chris Painter is the main reason why. He comes off the bench, and he shoots 6 for 7 in that first half. He's got 14 points here at the half. He's also 2 for 2 from the three-point line. And then you also have great contributions right now from Braden Poole. He has 11 points and 9 rebounds in this game, and he also has 2 blocks too. So really, Braden Poole's getting it done on both ends of the floor right now. And the only thing that they need to clean up right now on the defensive end, you need to start to guard this Evan Boatwright more. Evan Boatwright in that first half, 6 for 7, 14 points. The freshman's getting it done right now. He really helped the Muskies get back on track on that offensive end because really, their 3 main guys, Alex Mussinelli, MJ Smith, and Trey Singleton, they really struggled there in that first half, only shot a combined 4 for 13 from the floor. So really, the Purple Raiders, they need to get more coverage there on Evan Boatwright, try to slow him down a little bit, and the Purple Raiders could get back on track here and start to pull away even more in the second half.
Yeah, Evan Boatwright off the bench last night against Mount Union. Had 11 points. He was 5 for 8 from the field. You kind of wonder, I guess there's a reason he's coming off the bench because he provides good depth, but he definitely plays like a starter. Boatwright definitely making tonight pretty chaotic for Mount Union, not making it easy to pull away for sure. But Mount Union holding a 48-34 lead. An update from down in New Concord. Mount Union women's basketball taking on Muskingum. They lead 37-34 over the Muskies. Muskingum definitely putting up a better fight tonight than they did last night. But ready for the start of the second half here from Alliance. Mount Union against Muskingum. The Muskies start with possession here to start the second half. Boatwright trying to hand out to Massinelli. It's a loose ball now picked up by Boatwright. Defended by Hill, top of the key, looking for help now. Picks up his dribble. Finds Getzer inside, and Getzer's blocked by Poole. Beck gets the rebound. Massinelli, that layup no good. Another defensive stand by Poole. Gurley cross court to Poole in the lane. That's no good, but draws the foul. Whew. Braden Poole just flying all over the place here.
Yeah, Braden Poole's all over the court right now, coming out in the second half with great energy. Great job on the defensive end, getting the block on the first possession and altering the shot on the second possession, and right here running down the court on the break very efficiently, and he gets open in the middle of the paint and gets fouled.
A nice feed there from Stanislavski to Braden Poole, just unable to finish. He was kind of flying through there for what would have been a heck of a dunk too. Poole makes a second. It's a 50-34 ball game here with 19:20 to play in the second half. Boatwright, hand out to Smith. Smith gives it over to Bag for 3. That's good. Noah Bag, a sophomore, cuts into the lead again. It's a 13-point lead for the Raiders.
The Muskies are not going to go away easy, Brendan. They started out ice cold in this game, and they've just gotten hotter as the game has went on.
Poole putting some moves on Genser. He loses the ball, and the official says last touched by Braden Poole. Goes off his knee, and it'll be Muskingum ball here with 18:54 left to play. Bag over to Genser. Genser poked away by Poole, and now Poole loses the dribble, and that's a kickball against Braden Poole. So Muskingum will take back. No. Man, the official It looked like he said
pointed the
it's
wrong way
going to
right there.
Muskingum. Yeah, and now they changed the call. They say it's last touched by the Muskies, so Chris Painter Jr. will inbound. Gurley to Poole. Defended by Boatwright. Nice pass to Painter underneath, and Painter lays it up and in. A huge pass there from Poole, finding a streaking Painter.
Great job by Chris Painter, really finding the soft spot on the backdoor cut right there, and a fancy finish right there by Chris Painter.
52-37. Genser pulls up for a jumper at the elbow. He knocks it down. Tanner Genser finally gets on the scoreboard tonight, his first bucket of the ball game. 18:05 left to play, 52-39. Mount Union, Gurley over to Painter for three. He got it. 55-39 Raiders.
And he just can't miss right now, Brendan. A great job by Chris Painter once again. He's now 3 for 3 from the three-point line, and just a heck of a night on both ends of the floor.
And Genser loses the ball, picked up by Poole. Poole, other end, fouled on his way up to the bucket by Begg. $17:39 left to play here. Yeah, a 19-point ball game from Chris Painter Jr. Braden Poole, he has 13 as he goes to the line here.
What you got to love about that last defensive possession right there, Brendan, 3 guys from Mount Union dive on the ball right there. That just shows great hustle by the Purple Raiders, and they're able to get out on the break and are rewarded with this free throw opportunity here for Braden Poole.
And this is a career high already for Chris Painter Jr. His previous career high was 15 points both this year in the second ball game against Ball and Wallace as Poole knocks down both. He also had a 15-point ball game last year against Wilmington, and an offensive foul against Noah Begg drawn by Gurley. So the Raiders take back the ball.
Muskie's getting a little bit frustrated right there. Colin Gurley playing some airtight defense, and Noah Begg really just pushes off there, and Colin Gurley draws the offensive foul.
Painter had 13 points last night, but he has exploded for a career-high 19 points and counting here tonight against Muskingum. Gurley going around the arc and draws the foul. He went side to side looking for a path to the basket. Trey Singleton and Carson Carter check back into the ball game for Massanelli and Begg for Muskingum. Stanislawski to inbound, finds Gurley for three. That's no good. Rebound fought for by Stanislawski, but he's going to get called for the foul. And so we'll give the ball back to Muskingum. $17-12 left to play here in the ball game. Singleton finds Menafield. Menafield backing downhill. Menafield, second chance here. No good, but he's fouled. And so DeRay Menafield, the junior from Cleveland, will go to the line.
Yeah, not much that the Purple Raiders could have done on that possession. DeRay Menafield did a great job of really establishing himself down there in the low post, really pushing Logan Hill away with his body and absorbing the contact and drawing the foul there.
First free throw, no good from Menafield. With 17 minutes left. Menafield makes a second, though, and makes it a 16-point game. Gurley, defended by Carter, over to Painter. Now over to Poole, defended by Boatwright. Poole trying to drive. The turnaround hook shot is good. Braden Poole, and now a stolen pass by Gurley. Gurley trying to get to the Painter. That's stolen away by Menafield. Menafield over to Carter. He pulls up for a long two. That's no good. And the loose rebound is out of bounds on Menafield. And Mount Union will take back possession.
And this Muskingum offense is a little bit out of wax right now because really just a great job by the Purple Raiders of really being aggressive at every opportunity, and this is a lot like the defense that they had at the beginning of this game and really frustrating the Muskies on the offensive end.
Hill inside, back and down. Menafield draws the foul as he puts up the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. It's definitely becoming an aggressive game inside by both teams.
Yeah, just as Menafield did to Logan Hill on the offensive end a couple possessions ago, Logan Hill, he does a great job of really getting that post presence, absorbing the contact, and drawing the foul.
Hill can't hit the second, so it remains a 59-40 game. With 6:15 left to play in the second half. And Carter, fouled from behind by Gurley. Gurley looking for that steal, but he pays the price. Darrell Newsome checks into the ball game for Gurley, as Gurley now has 3 fouls on the night. Carter inbounds to Massinelli. Now over to Singleton. Singleton turn around, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Poole. Now Poole pulls up for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter over to Massinelli on the fast break. Now to Singleton in the corner. Back to Massinelli. Defended by Poole. Massinelli driving through, now kicks it out to Carter on the baseline. Correction, that's Mitch Clark. Now over to Singleton. Singleton into Menafield. Menafield puts up the layup, no good. Blocked by Newsome. Rebounded by Stanslawski. Now over to Poole, right wing. Poole back to Painter, top of the key. He'll set things up. Over to Stanslawski for 3. He got it. Ethan Stanslawski. He's got 6, makes it 62-40 Mount Union. Now here's a 3 on the other end from Singleton. That's no good. Rebounded by Clark, who just throws it to the bench. No man's land. Trying to look for that crazy save. But a turnover there from the Muskies.
Crazy save to the invisible man right there, Brendan. But love what I'm seeing right now from the Purple Raiders. Great ball movement on the offensive end and gets Ethan Stanslawski a wide open 3. And on the defensive end, Darrell Newsome with a great defensive rotation. Great job helping out his fellow teammates and a nice block on the defensive end.
Newsome into Poole. Backing down Genser, and that's knocked away from Poole's hands by Genser out of bounds. The inbound to Hill. Now back to Stanslawski. 8 on the shot clock. Newsome driving. Can't hit the layup, but draws a foul. That foul goes against Mitch Clark. With 14:42 left here in the half. Newsome at the line, shooting 2. First free throw, no good from Darrell Newsome. Newsome, off the bench last night, had 16 points. That was a team high for the Raiders. The game high came from Trey Singleton with 17. One more here for Newsome. It's good. 63-40 your score. 14:40 left to play here. Genser over to Carter, defended by Newsome. Now over to Genser for 3. No, pump fakes and travels with it. He had Poole in his face, and he knew that if he took that shot, it was going to get blocked. But the step back was actually a travel.
And the fear of Braden Poole is real right there, Brendan, really. Just a great job by Poole closing out on the shooter, and no choice right there. An up and down travel, that's an easy call there for the officials.
Parker and Cheney back into the ball game for the Raiders. Poole, right wing, gives it up top to Newsome, swings it over to Cheney. Cheney looking for Parker, gives it inside. Parker, turn around, hook shot is good against Mitch Clark. And Parker He's got 5, makes it 65-40.
Beautiful work by Christian Parker down there in the post, gets the easy 2.
And now Adam Cheney called for a personal foul against Alex Massanelli. Substitution here for the Muskies. Mitch Clark out, Alfred Johnson is in. Carter to inbound here. Gives it to Massanelli, top of the key, defended by Stanislavski. Massanelli, now they switch. He pulls up for 3. That's an air ball, saved by Johnson, but he gives it to Poole. Poole finds Cheney on the fast break. Cheney puts it up off the glass and in. 67-40 your score. Cheney on the scoreboard. Now here's Carter, other end. Pulls up the layup, no good. Rebounded by Stanislavski. Stanislavski pushes, and Poole in the lane. Oh, he was flying in for the dunk, but he was fouled before he could get to the rim. And that is on Tanner Genser. Shame on Genser for taking away a possible highlight from Poole.
Shame on him indeed. That would have been the first Mountain Union poster we would have seen all season long right there. Braden Poole had cruel intentions right there, but the Purple Raiders doing a great job getting out on the break these past 2 possessions. Right here, Braden Poole gets fouled. Adam Cheney, the possession before, great job of filling in the lanes and getting the easy 2. Purple Raiders playing with pace and purpose right now, and it's leading to them pulling away in this game.
Poole knocks down the first. And makes a second. I would have loved to see that in a ball game. He's done that in exhibitions and just in practice, but haven't really seen it in a ball game.
Yeah, he's been looking for it these past couple times down the court. Hopefully he gets one in here tonight.
And that pass stolen away by Stanislavski. Other end, reverse layup is good. A bad pass from Massanelli goes into the hands of Stanislavski and forces a timeout from Muskingum.
Defense leading to offense once again. Stanislavski, a great job getting in that passing lane and getting open on the fast break for the easy finish. Purple Raiders, whenever you play defense like this, great things are going to happen to you on the offensive end, and they're gearing up for the tournament right now in the best way possible. This is a great job by the Purple Raiders, playing with great energy throughout this whole entire game.
71-40 your score with 13:05 left to play. Update from down in the women's matchup between Mount Union and Muskingum. Raiders leading the Muskies 49-42 with 6.5 left to play in that ball game. Mount Union looking to find their stride in that one and pull away for 8 straight wins and go in to the tournament as the 3 seed. Anything can happen in that OAC tournament, but it's good to see both the men's and women's teams this year putting themselves in really good positions to have some solid matchups in the first couple rounds.
And yeah, you want to make sure you play every game like it's your last when it comes to the OAC tournament. They call it March Madness for a reason, Brendan. Anything can happen in the tournament. So really, this is just a great showing here by the men, showing that they can play with a really good, consistent energy throughout a whole entire game, and hopefully this translates into the tournament starting next week.
Boatwright, defended by Poole. Driving through, puts up the shot. No good, rebounded by Parker. Here's Stanislavski. Pulls back for 3. Off the back iron, rebound into the hands of Poole. Tipped it to himself. Now here's Cheney for 3. That's no good. And rebounded by Boatwright. Begg picks it up, gives it to Smith. Smith driving on the baseline, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. A turnover there from Muskingum.
Airtight defense right there by Adam Cheney, closing off that baseline to perfection, and another turnover there by the Muskies.
You talked about the tournament being chaotic. They call, the Ohio Athletic Conference regarded as one of the best basketball conferences in all the nation in Division III, sending sometimes 2 to 3, even sometimes 4 teams on occasion to the national tournament. So when you get John Carroll beat W, Mount Union, Marietta, as Newsom lays it up and in off a nice pass there from Colin Gurley. Makes it 73 to 40.
Great backdoor cut right there by Darrell Newsom, and a great find by Colin Gurley.
The tournament with themselves in the OAC is always a sight to see as Johnson turns around and knocks that one off the glass and in. Makes it 73-42.
And that's what makes it a shame, Brendan, that there is no national tournament, because really, this Purple Raider basketball team can make a run, and many other teams in the OAC tournament too, is Adam Cheney, backdoor cut, and a great find right there by Colin Gurley once again.
Gurley showing off those passing skills again here tonight. And a hard shot there from MJ Smith gets it over the reach of Cheney. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. 75-42. Smith makes the first. Yeah, up and down the conference. It's crazy to see just how much talent has been loaded into this conference, and sometimes in the preseason, as Smith knocks down the second. These schools will schedule exhibition games like Capital played Notre Dame last year to begin the season, just because they get recognized nationally and they play just phenomenal basketball. As Parker knocks down that three, Christian Parker, he's got 8, makes it 78-44.
And surely, Brendan, it really just is a bummer that there is no national tournament, because we know that Mountain Union can make a run. Heidelberg is definitely strong this year. Marietta's very strong, and as you've said in the past, John Carroll's been strong. There's a lot of great teams here in the OAC, which just makes the OAC tournament that much more interesting this year to watch, given that there is no national tournament that they are playing after this tournament.
Pass knocked out of bounds by Cheney. Muskingum will have it here with 10:50 left to play. And another pass knocked out of bounds by Newsom. So the defense putting some pressure here on the Muskies.
Yeah, the Muskies just look a little bit deflated out there right now. Mountain Union's just making absolutely nothing easy, both on the perimeter and the interior, and it's starting to frustrate the Muskies here down the stretch.
Smith, defended by Gurley, gives it over to Singleton. Singleton pulls up at the elbow and can't knock it down. Rebounded by Menefield, and Menefield fouled on his way up to the basket. Four fouls now on Logan Hill. Menefield can't hit the first. 10:32 left to play here in the ball game. Menefield knocks down the second. Second time tonight he has gone 1 for 2 at the line. 78-45. Raiders lead. And Gurley, what a move to the basket, lays it up and in. Makes it 80-45. He's got 8.
Getting his way into the lane, and some fancy footwork there from Colin Gurley for the easy 2.
Other end, here's Bradley Russell, and Russell draws the foul against Christian Parker. So Bradley Russell, a freshman, will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as Muskingum in the bonus. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Hill. Just over 10 minutes left to play. 80-45, Mount Union. Gurley looking for that backdoor pass. Now he pulls up for 3 off the front end. Rebounded by Smith. Smith, he pulls up for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound tipped out to Smith. Now here's another 3 from Smith. That's good. MJ Smith brings the score to 80-48. MJ Smith is now in double digits here tonight for the Muskies. 9:42 left to play.
Can't give MJ Smith 2 open looks from the three-point line. He's bound to hit one of them, and that's what he does there on that last possession.
Update from down in New Concord. 2:55 left to play in the third quarter. The women's team leading Muskingum 56-44. Muskies kind of gave Mount Union a fight there in the first half. They were leading at 1 point, and then we're down by just 3 at halftime, but Mount Union now pulling away in that one. And Jacob, it's definitely a successful season no matter what. When you think of what these teams, both Mount Union men's and women's, that go through this year, and just how healthy they both stayed. No cancellations. I mean, the only cancellation that the men's team faced was from another team, Otterbein, I think, what had to cancel, or maybe it was Ohio Northern, but I think they didn't have to cancel. The team came to them to kind of fill that schedule. But both men's and women's teams stayed extremely healthy all season long.
Shows a lot about the leadership both for the men's and women's teams, as well as the athletic department here at Mountain Union, just doing a great job of making sure everybody is safe and healthy and really just playing the games that they love.
Gurley knocks down the three, put some moves on, and drilled a three-pointer to make it 83-48. He's got 11 tonight.
Even Colin Gurley himself could not believe that he made that three-pointer. Great spin move out of the double team, and just a great shot there by Colin Gurley.
Larry Turner over to Menafield. Now over to Massanelli. Massanelli pulls up at the charity stripe, knocks down the two. Under 9 to play, 83-50, Mount Union. Gurley going to work against Turner. Gurley puts up the shot, but a jump ball is called. I think it was Menafield and Gurley got tangled up there for a second. Donovan Morris and Daniel Lout will come back into the ball game here. Also into the ball game here will be Andrew Pucci for the Raiders. So now you kind of see the bench coming in. Daniel Lout in the corner, gives it out to Parker. Parker right wing three ball. He got it. Christian Parker now in double digits with 11, makes it 86-50.
Nice job by Daniel Lout drawing the double team right there, getting Christian Parker open for the three, and he knocks it down.
Massanelli defended by Morris. Massanelli trying to squeeze through Hill and Morris, but a foul is called. And it's on Logan Hill. That's 5 on Logan Hill. He's fouled out of the ball game. Julian Berrios will come in for Hill. Massanelli at the line for a 1-and-1. Cannot hit the front end. Rebounded by Russell, and Russell with the reverse layup underneath. Gets on the scoreboard tonight.
Great hustle right there by Bradley Russell, and that's a well-deserved 2 points there for the Muskies.
Route over to Pucci, now in the corner to Parker. Parker driving baseline, puts it up and in. Too easy for Christian Parker.
Too easy indeed. Nobody wants to guard the baseline right there, and Christian Parker takes full advantage of that and gets the easy bucket.
And Menafield draws a foul against Christian Parker. Parker now has 4 on the night. Carson Carter checks in the ball game for Larry Turner. As Menafield will go back to the free throw line here with 7:48 left to play. Menafield knocks down the first. That's his first time making the first free throw. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 here. Can't. Misses the second, and Barry saves it from going out of bounds. Morris brings in the official rebound. Morris pushing on the other end. Drives through, blocked by Menafield. Carter rather, trying to fight for the ball near midcourt. We're going to get a foul called on Mount Union and Andrew Pucci. Muskingum is in the bonus, so that's going to send Carson Carter to the charity stripe.
Freshman Donovan Morris on the offensive end right there with some fancy footwork. It was a great job really getting in the lane, just an unfortunate result. And now the Muskies are going to be going to the free throw line a lot here down the stretch, Brendan. That's what we're seeing here these past couple minutes.
Assistant coach Josh Twitty doing the student manager job. Sweeping the court at midcourt. Carter makes the second free throw. 88-55 your score. Morris trying to get it into Barry, but it's knocked out of bounds off of Barry's leg. Turns the ball back over to the Muskies with 7:24 left to play. Singleton defended by Lout. Now gives it over to Russell. Russell hands off to Singleton for three. That's good. Trey Singleton, just 6 points tonight after he had 17 last night. Morris gives it out to Parker for three. He got it. Christian Parker has come alive here in the second half. He's got 16, makes it 91-58.
Great job by Donovan Morris, splitting the defense right there, getting in the lane, and a nice driving kick to the wide open Christian Parker.
And a bad pass there from Singleton, stolen away by Morris. Morris finds Pucci in the corner for three. No good. Rebound into the hands of Parker. Parker, defended by Russell, gives it out to Pucci, who finds Morris top of the key. Now back to Pucci. Over to Lout now. Lout wants a three. He's going to instead drive, steps back for a long two, and knocks it down. Daniel Lout with his parents, the only ones in attendance here tonight. He's got 4 on senior night. And now Alex Massinelli draws the foul on the layup. The layup is good, but it's going to get called off. And Donovan Morris called for the foul.
And you love to see it from Daniel Lout here, Brendan, especially on his senior night. A great job going behind the back and using that step back to perfection and draining the open jumper.
Christian Parker checks off Andrew Keller into the ball game here tonight. Massinelli can't knock down the second free throw. Rebounded by Morris. Morris will push, hand off to Lout. Defended by Massinelli. Lout. Out to Pucci. Defended by Boatwright. Pucci drives, puts up the floater, no good. Rebounded by Singleton. Singleton now other end. On baseline, kicks it out to Massinelli. Now he kicks it out to Boatwright for three. That's no good off the front end. Rebound into the arms of Pucci. Pucci, pump fakes, drives, baseline, fouled by Carter. 5:25 left to play. Another 90-point night for Mount Union. Pucci at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Can't knock down the first, it goes off the back end. Sean Johnson into the ball game for the first time tonight here for the Muskies, the freshman from Villa Angela St. Joseph. As Pucci knocks down the second, he's on the scoreboard here tonight. It's a 94-59 game. Now a bad pass there. Here's Pucci trying for the dunk. Can't bring it down. That would have been the highlight of the season.
Oh, my goodness. The freshman's got some hops right there, Brendan. I mean, he would have tore the house down here. I mean, there's limited people in here, but this place would be rocking right now if he would have finished that. But a great job of getting in the passing lane. And my goodness, Andrew Pucci getting above the rim right there.
The Alliance native looking for an SC top 10 play there.
That tomahawk could have gotten him in there too, honestly, Brendan.
Now here's Jonah McCartney, the freshman. He'll check in for Donovan Morris. 5:04 left to play, 94-59. We're having fun here on senior night. Boatwright, left wing, drives through, blocked, no, fouled. Julian Berry getting his arms up there to defend Boatwright, but he's called for the foul.
Yeah, right idea right there by Julian Berry. Just a little bit late there on the contest, and Evan Boatwright's got 2 opportunities here now at the free throw line.
Boatwright makes the first. Alfred Johnson will check into the ball game for Tanner Genser. .459 left to play as Boatwright knocks down both. 94-61 your score. Boatwright has a team high 16 points. Lout for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Now here's Sean Johnson. Defended by McCartney. Gives it over to Turner. Brings the pass in. Defended closely by Pucci. Turner into Boatwright, and Boatwright lays it up and in. Boatwright continues to impress here for Muskingum.
Yeah, he's been the bright spot here tonight. And Evan Boatwright, just being a freshman, he looks to be the future here of the Muskingum basketball program. Just a great job tonight of really getting anything he wants.
Berry for a 3. No good off the back end. Rebounded by Keller. Keller driving through. Blocked on the layup by Johnson. Rebounded here by Turner. Turner steps back, gives it into Johnson. Backing down Berry. Johnson. Great defense there from Julian Berry. Shots no good. Rebounded by Keller. Andrew Keller kicks it out to Pucci, right wing for 3. He got it! Andrew Pucci, the freshman, makes up for that missed dunk. Under 3.5 left to play. Turner driving through, draws the foul against Pucci. So that will send Larry Turner to the free throw line here with 3:19 left to play.
Love what I'm seeing right now from Andrew Pucci right now, really making the most out of his minutes. He's playing some solid defense. Like, for example, even though he got the foul called right there, he's willing to give up his body there. So that shows a lot about the type of player that he is. And knocking down the 3 on the other end, a great job by him moving without the ball and getting open and setting himself up for that catch and shoot opportunity.
Bradley Russell checks in the ball game for Evan Boatwright. So Boatwright's night is done. He finishes with a team-high 18 points. As Turner can't hit the second free throw, rebounded by McCartney. Keller over to Berry. Right wing. Now finds Lout. Lout going to work against Turner. Now gives it over to McCartney. McCartney driving through, kicks it out to Berry. Top of the key, 3. No good off the front end. Rebounded by Keller. Keller backing down Hogg, and that's no good. Rebounded by Russell. Here's Turner, now over to Russell. Johnson trying to get it into Johnson. He does, and that dunk is no good. Rebounded by Turner. Now he is defended by Lout. Turner loses the ball, and it's fought for, picked up here. Here's Hogg, cross court to Johnson. That floater, no good. Another rebound. Johnson, that's no good. Russell can't hit. Finally goes out of bounds on Berry.
Muskie's doing a great job right now of really providing these third and fourth opportunities here on this possession. And Alfred Johnson, it's good that he missed that dunk right there because that would have been a poster on Muskingum's end right there.
And now Daniel Lout will check out of the ball game here on his senior night. Finishes the ball game with 4 points, a couple huge shots from him to contribute here for the Raiders as he'll greet and hug every player on the Raider bench. And now he kind of gets dogpiled on as Johnson fouled by Andrew Pucci. That's 3 fouls on Pucci. He hasn't even played that much tonight.
It's truly a very memorable senior night here tonight for Daniel Lout. Just a great job of really getting involved on the offensive end. And can't say enough about Daniel Lout as a player. Really, these past 4 years, although the opportunities have been little at times, he's really just been a strong presence for this Purple Raider basketball team, really helped establish the culture here, which is the reason why Mount Union is so successful right now.
Cannot have said it better myself there, Jacob. It's not too often you see seniors play as that 3 from McCartney is no good. It's not too often that someone will play all 4 years, but not even, play that much like Daniel Lout. It's no secret. He hasn't played that much, but he's stuck it out. He's loved being a part of this family that Coach Feuerlein has established. That floater there from Hogg's no good. Rebounded by Barry. Fast break here. McCartney, other end. Lays it up and in. Jonah McCartney just beats Larry Turner, and it's a 99-66 game. But Daniel Lout will forever be remembered as a true Raider here on this Mount Union men's basketball team.
A true Raider indeed, and Daniel Lout just really is such a critical part to this Mount Union basketball team because he can provide his senior leadership to all these younger players, and really just Daniel Lout just great at what he's done here the past 4 years for the Purple Raiders.
Jermon Hogg misses the first free throw, and now this is the first, I think. Ben Broscheid and Alec Broscheid, the twins, just like you got Annika Sweeney and Lily Sweeney on the women's basketball team, the Broscheids are twins on the men's basketball team. Both juniors from Macedonia as Hogg knocks down the second free throw.
And for those of you listening onto the radio too, these are 2 very big men out there too, sitting at both at 6'10", 250 pounds. So definitely great to see them get some action here tonight.
Here's Ben Broscheid. That turnaround jumper no good. Ben Broscheid wears number 42. Alec Broscheid wears number 44. You can see the whole Mount Union bench on their feet. They just love watching this. Here's Hogg. That jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Ben Broscheid. And this is their first game that they've played in, and both first game that they played in together, as Andrew Keller will dribble this one now, just a point shy away from 100 here tonight. But it was a fun night for sure, no doubt about that. 99-67, your final score. One away to finish the season and go into the OAC tournament next week. Their first game will be on Tuesday. But a senior night to remember for Daniel Lout. A night to remember just for Mount Union men's basketball. A huge win here tonight for the Raiders.
Yeah, huge win indeed, and this is a great confidence booster for the Purple Raiders. What I loved all night, Brendan, is regardless of what the score was, they played with the same intensity the whole entire time, and that's going to be crucial here going into the OAC tournament next week. The Purple Raiders, this was a much-needed big-time win for them as they get some confidence now going into that tournament next week.
No doubt about it. And the women's team currently leading Muskingum as well down there in the fourth quarter. 68-56 that score. But, yeah, no doubt. You look at this men's basketball team going into the tournament. You've got your shooters. you've got your defense. I think that was something that tonight we saw a lot more defensive pressure from this men's basketball team, which was needed after some lapses there against Marietta last weekend. You've got to be able to be a really good defensive team in the tournament next week, and that showed tonight. Definitely an improvement there from the Raiders.
Yeah, definitely an improvement indeed, and they need to keep that up because, like how we said at the beginning of the broadcast, it seems to be almost second nature now that the Purple Raiders are going to score close to 90 points or over 90 points every single game. So the offense is not the issue. It's just these defensive lapses at times. So they need to do a good job there during the OAC tournament of really buckling down on the defensive end, and that's going to lead to some offensive opportunities. And on offense, if you have everybody clicking the way that they did tonight and in the previous game as well, when you have 4 or 5 guys scoring over 10 points a night, that's a recipe for success. That's just great teamwork, and the Purple Raiders should be feeling confident heading into this tournament next week.
For sure, we will find out who we play after Monday night. The 7 and 10 and 8 and 9 matchups play on Monday night, and then the quarterfinals on Tuesday, semifinals on Thursday next week, and then a week from tonight is the OAC Championship. But a lot of basketball to get through first before we even start talking about championship, both for the men's team and the women's team. With this shortened season and conference-only schedule, both Mount Union men's and women's basketball teams this season. Just a couple of the best programs in the conference, and 2 championship contenders this year. You don't usually see that.
Yeah, championship contenders indeed, and they both took 2 completely different routes to get there as well. Mountain Union men's team, for example, the 25 straight wins and the little bit of speed bumps in the middle of the season and the end of the season, but now they seem to be getting back and hitting their stride once again. And then the women's team starting out 0-4 and now presumably finishing with 8 wins in a row. So really anything can happen for these 2 teams. They're both legitimate contenders, and we wish them the best as they head to the OAC tournament next week.
Well, we'll finish with an update here just to let you all know both men's and women's teams should be here at home on Tuesday in the quarterfinal games. That will be a doubleheader. Announcements will be posted across Mount Union's athletic social media, but those will both be streamed live here on athletics.mountunion.edu for the quarterfinal games. And then after that, if they both win, and depending on what the bracket looks like after that Tuesday night, we will definitely let you know what the broadcast schedule is as far as the semifinals and finals go for the men's and women's teams. We'll definitely try to have all those games covered here for you on 91.1 WRMU, even if those games are on the road, so that you can get your true Mount Union basketball coverage here on the home of the Raiders. So, senior night to remember for Daniel Lout. Finishes his Mount Union regular season career here with the Raiders, putting up 4 points for Mount Union. And Mount Union beats Muskingum here to finish the regular season 99-67, your final score here tonight. So from Jacob Butar, I'm Brendan Deviney. We'll see you next week for the OAC tournament. Until then, this has been Mount Union Basketball on 91.1 WRMU.